Hey, good morning everyone. Happy Wednesday. I just wanted to go over a trade recap on micro MQ that I literally just took half an hour ago. And I think this will help many of you that have asked me questions about the fractal sweep, about how I use the higher time frame candles. And so I talked a little bit about this on X, but I'll go through it again here for YouTube here. So I'm in replay mode. Again, happened 30 minutes ago, so we're just going to walk through things here. And so what I've got at the time and what I was looking at is I've got a beautiful sweep off the 15, and I've got a sweep that's happening right now on the 30-minute higher time frame candles. I've also got the hour displayed here. And so the other thing, kind of putting some more makeup on the page here, is if I turn Fatty's higher time frame fair value gap candles on, what we are reacting off of, or what's happening right now, again, the way I trade is we are bouncing and reacting off of a 1 hour and a 15-minute fair value gap overlapping each other. Now, if we look to the left, we've also swept liquidity here. So I've got several confluences that are lining up already for me right now in terms of the way that I trade. So again, just going over this, we're reacting off a higher time frame fair value gap. I've also got a beautiful sweep that has happened on multiple time frames now. And so everything is starting to align. And so you can see the sweep here. You can see the change in the state of delivery that's plotted here. Now, my entry was, usually I will jump in right when it crosses over the change in the state of delivery here. But since this candle took a little shoot up, I went ahead and waited to see if it would come down and then move up higher again. And then so what we get here is we get another order block that's formed there. And so my entry was actually, go ahead and just plot it out here. My entry was right off this candle right here, about midway through. Again, feeling confident that this thing is going to move higher. And I'll give you another reason why in just a second here. So again, just recapping so far, we've got a beautiful fractal sweep on the 15, beautiful fractal sweep on the 30. But again, more importantly to me is, in addition to that, is we've got higher time frame fair value gaps that it tapped into, reacted off of, and then we are getting the move up. If you guys have been following me on YouTube or even on X for a while, you've heard me say this phrase, and I'm going to say it again because I say this over and over. When we get to these higher time frame fair value gaps, we're either going to move and blast through them, or we're going to react off of them and continue to go higher. So that is what I watch. A couple things I watch when we get into a higher time frame fair value gap, but that's kind of the overview, is do we blow through it or do we react off of it and go higher? So you got those set of things that I'm looking at here. The other thing, guys, just so you are aware, and I'm going to kind of go ahead and just play through this for a few minutes, is what I'm looking at also is if you guys use Fatty's higher time frame fair value gaps. Let me just kind of play through some more here. We'll keep going, keep going, keep going. The other thing that I look for in the trades that I'm taking is I look to the right. I look at the 15, I look at the 30, and I look at the hour. And right now I am not seeing any fair value gaps that the candles themselves have marked up at all. Everything is nice and clean. And the next area that I see are these two areas here, these two 15-minute fair value gaps here. And then of course we're inside this giant 1 hour fair value gap right now. There's also a 4 going on. I don't have it highlighted, but I've just got the 1 hour and the 15s, on Fatty's higher time frame fair value gap indicator. This thing is phenomenal. I use this all the time in my trading because it helps me to see what's coming, what potential areas may be ahead of us. and then I can determine how I want to react off of that. So again, looking to the right, I'm not seeing anything here. I'm seeing what's above us. So I'm feeling confident that this thing is going to smack my take profit area. And we'll go ahead and just replay a little bit more here. And then boom, we finally take it and we keep going. But the thing I want to emphasize here is just to recap for you guys, several confluences for me. I'm trying to move my chart here. One is the sweep. You don't see it anymore, but you've got the sweep off the 15, the sweep off the 30-minute candle here. Secondly, let me go ahead and just take this off here. Oops, no, that's okay. So secondly, we are bouncing off of these higher time frame fair value gaps here. So you got the sweep, you got the higher time frame fair value gaps, and then you've got nothing going on here in terms of fair value gaps that are being displayed. Any potential turbulence areas, any potential obstruction, kind of the way I call it, the way I view it. All of this was clean. And of course you see it just take off and blast off through here. And then here's where we are at right now. So a new 15 created there. We've got previous day high up here. And then this is what we're looking at now in terms of any sweeps going on here. So now it's just a matter of kind of waiting. And it's 8:36 right now. And then we will go from there. But beautiful trade right through here. It was about a 35 point move right through there. So a beautiful trade there. Enough for me to not trade anymore today if I wanted. You know, it's not about how many trades you can get. You know, basically it depends really on your comfort level, on your style of trading, of you know, what you're after. I know I have some friends. There we go. That's what I was after. I've got some friends who will target 10 to 15 to 20 points and they're done for the day. Nothing wrong with that. I've got other people who will target 1 to 2s and get out. I'm in that camp. Nothing wrong with that. And then you've got others who want to chase things a little bit, maybe go a little bit longer, and that's okay. They've got their reasons behind doing that. But, you know, we've all got our own style of trading. And again, just wanted to kind of recap the way I trade and what I'm looking for. I guess you could call me, you know, some people have asked this. I guess I'm more of a reversal type of trader because I use these higher time frame fair value gaps to bounce off of and go from there. So anyway, I hope this video helps out, guys. Just wanted to explain my reasonings, why I got in the trade. And again, just to recap, is we had the sweep on the 15, we had the reaction. This is very important to me. We have the reaction off of the higher time frame fair value gaps. And then again, at the time, we did not have any of this. These are the fair value gaps displayed on the higher time frame candles. We didn't have any of these displayed on these three at all, which told me it was going to be smooth sailing going up, or at least to hit my take profit anyway. So, all right, guys, hope that was helpful. And I'll go ahead and close this down and catch you on the next video. If you're not following me already, join me. Follow me on my channel on X, same username, and I post a lot more small video clips there throughout the day. So, all right, I hope this helps, guys, and I'll catch you on the next video. Take care.